Glug, glug, glug. Whoosh. What do you think you're doing? I'm just drinking a water bottle. Why would you do that instead of just drinking regular old tap water? What? Doesn't tap water have bad stuff in it, like lead? What, are you stupid or something? Of course it doesn't have lead in it. Why would there... Anyway, did you know that most water bottle companies actually get their water from city water tanks? That means the water in the bottle is the same as just regular old tap water. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Hey, what was that for, man? You threw your water bottle on the ground. Right on the ground. Did you know that water bottle will most likely end up in the ocean and up on shore where an animal could eat it and die? Okay, know-it-all. I'll pick it up and recycle it then. Jeez. I don't want any of your sass, mister. That was Let Them Eat Plastic. Now on to, hold on. Public service announcements. And now for a public service announcement with Bill Ding. Hi, I'm Bill Ding, and I'm here to talk to you about something that affects us on a global scale. And that thing is water pollution, and how we pollute the water. Now, we can pollute the water in many different ways, from surface level things like fertilizer, nuclear waste, salt, garbage, of course, pesticides, oil, things of that nature. Of course, we can also pollute it from underneath the ground with things like septics and their tendencies to overflow, which is gross. Things as well like chemical gas and storage tanks, which are held under the ground. Now you may be wondering, Bill, how am I supposed to fix this big problem that everyone's guilty for, even though if they deny it? I'm gonna tell you that. One way you can pitch in and try to help the water to be good still is you could buy organic, natural fertilizer. Another way you could help is to just stop dumping oil. Like if you have oil, deposit it in an oil recycling place. Like I do that. The reason you shouldn't use bad fertilizer or salt, and you shouldn't dump oil just anywhere. Obviously you shouldn't do that. That's just not smart. But the reason we shouldn't use things like salt is because the salt has to go somewhere, obviously. So the salt gets washed away into the ground, or it can be swept away in streams, brought to lakes, and that can be bad for fish, because we all know that freshwater fish can't live in salt water. It can also be very expensive to remove this salt from the ground and stop it from getting into your water if you have something like a well. Fertilizer can be bad because it can run off into lakes, which can cause mutations because of some chemicals used in these synthetic fertilizer. So go green. That was Bill Ding with a public service announcement. All right, what do we got next? Looks like we got the scariest thing you'll ever learn. Looks like no water. Stop! This could happen to you, and I'm gonna tell you how. You see this? Well, it's gonna be gone someday. You wanna know why? 'Cause look at this. See that? That's only 2% fresh water. Fresh water is the stuff you can drink, kiddo. That means only 2% of the water in the world is drinkable. Now you're probably thinking, reading this on TV, why should this affect me? I live in the U.S., and the U.S. is invincible to all this stuff, right? Well, that just shows how little you know about this world. Now look at this. Yeah, you see that? You're not safe at all in your pretty little country that I live in too, which I'm kind of insulting, but whatever. But random voice thing that's in my house for some reason, we can just find more water. It's all over. It's in the ground and stuff, like a lake. Yes, that would be a good argument, but too bad. This! Oh yeah, that's scary. I almost peed myself. Look at that. Only 1% of that 2% of that water that is fresh is usable or easily accessible with our technology today. So next time you're doing this, think of the consequences that might end you up like this. To what extent do we have a water problem? We have a big water problem. I don't know about you, but we gotta do something about this. I mean, I don't know what to say. Have you watched the video? I just made this video. It's 9 o'clock. It's almost 10. I've been working on this video for 3 hours. And I mean, I've been researching a lot, and it's just obvious, right? Plain in front of me right now. Even though yep. And the end.